Oh wow, okay, there is more over here than meets the eye. Alright, my friends, now with the pipes correctly built, here we go, our first resupplying of our rocket. Oh, yeah, I think the game is starting to freak out a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a terrible emergency. The ladder. Hello there, I'm the Biz Manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now, today my friends, I think it would be a great idea if we could get a couple of iron volcanoes tamed and some iron going into our base. Iron is a very useful material. We can use it to make steel or we can use it just to upgrade our power line. Either way, we need it and we need it now. I think I'm going to concentrate our efforts on that. Obviously this rocket will have to go back at least once. I don't think I can get the resupplying station ready before we need to leave. However, I'm going to start shipping oxygen this way because that is going to extend the time that our dupes can stay in there. In fact, like, it's pretty much done. I just need to connect that pipe, press that button, and this thing will start sending oxygen automatically, requesting red bolts automatically, and well, we won't have to think about it too much. Hopefully the dupes won't get injured. Our safety system kind of works. However, I have seen some dupes, like Jean for example, with some injuries, which means we probably will need to extend our timers a little bit, especially now that this thing is going to be operating like non-stop for a very long time. Okay, so we are going to start by sending some glass. Let's request some glass out of our dupes. We need the glass because we need power, and solar is a good way of achieving that. And we need the power to get this thing rolling. The payload opener, I believe it needs a little bit of power. Yes, it does. And we'll be able to get it, no problem. Okay, so we should have some glass on its way, so I would say it is fitting for us to build our mini pod over here. It is deserving, of course. Now, I'm also going to build a refrigerator and I'm going to leave all the red pills in here. We are not going to need them on the journey back home. We are going to need them over here because this planet is quite radioactive, so... Well, I mean... Oh yeah, it's double the amount of radiation that we have on the base planet, so yeah, a bunch of red pills over here would be a good idea. What's this? What is that? I don't recall, I don't recall seeing this last time I was here. Maybe I didn't dig deep enough to find... That seems like one of those things with a dupe inside. I don't know if I want to activate it though. But well, at least now we have 3 iron volcanoes. I'm going to be honest, this time I was thinking, instead of just taming them individually, how about we make a big chamber for all of them and then we just strapped a bunch of turbines on top of it and call it a day. Simple, effective, and big. So I think that sounds like a good idea. Now, my friends, replacing these thingies, the heavy watt joint plates with the heavy watt conductive plates is the most stressful thing ever, because for a moment in time your grid is disconnected, and this is going to be quite dangerous, shall we say, because if we lose power to all of this, we will lose all of our red bolts, and we might lose a few things that I don't want to lose, so we need to be quick. Yeah, you see, like, you start losing power to things, it's less than ideal. So what I think I'm going to do, at least for now, so that they can have the opportunity of replacing all of these things, this is starting to annoy me, I'm going to just snip this line over here and cease the production of red bolts for a little while. Oh wow, okay, there is more over here than meets the eye. Interesting. Gravitas was doing something over here, and we must find out what. Well, it was stressful, but now the entire grid of this thingy, the nuclear power plant, has been upgraded finally. Oof, I'm just missing the remaining of the of the map, but okay. One, this rocket has no fuel. Oh, okay, it's coming in, I suppose. That's fine. We have a rocket coming in. From where? Oh, it's a mining rocket. With, like, nothing inside? What do you bring? Oh, uranium. Okay, that's nice. We went after a uranium fuel, I see. Now, my friends, as much as I would love to create another museum over here, we will have to deconstruct all of these thingies, even the shutdown rovers, because we really need the resources. In this planet there is very little metal ores, and in order for us to create a semblance of a power grid, we need some of those. So yeah, I have been sending some copper ore this way, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Okay, so I think we have uncovered the totality of Gravitas lab over here. First, let's see this reception desk. There is an inspection button, so we are going to press it. Let's view the entry. Okay. Consider this your last warning. Sure. I'm not here to steal anyone's pen. Nor do I think you would care too much. But in any case, we have found a pedestal in here with an archaic tag thingy. Yeah. Let's remove it from over there, and let's see, how the hell am I gonna bring you back home? Oh! And another volcano! Nice! I don't think we can put artifacts inside of these things now, can we? I don't think we can. Okay, so I only see one solution for the artifact. We deconstruct that thing over there, right? And then we replace it with a pedestal. And bring the artifact inside, deconstruct the pedestal, and rebuild the storage thingy. It's a little bit convoluted, but hey, as long as the artifact is inside of the rocket, that's all that we care. Well, building the printing pod over here is starting to pay up, because the game decided to give us a little bit of plastic, you know. I take the plastic game, thank you. Yeah, that way, that's like a few resources that we don't need to ship over the interplanetary launcher. Oh, my friends! I've been playing for almost an hour and I completely forgot about our friend in space. Oh my lord, I feel so bad. Today has been a busy day, let me tell you. And a few things have been almost forgotten, but I still need to get that tile over there. So I think if I go over here, I still have enough fuel to come back home. Yeah, yes I do. But well, I cannot forget about my duties to go out and keep on mining. So we are going to send these two rockets. Let's just begin the launch sequence and then we'll see what they are going to grab us. Here we go. Launch them into space. So one of them goes over here and the other one goes over here. This asteroid has already replenished enough that we can go over there and collect a bunch of resources. And this one, well, still has a lot of mass, so we can go over there and get ourselves a bunch of resources as well. This one is going to stay empty for like, I don't know, probably 100 cycles again. So yeah, please Ascan, get this tile so that we can come back home, so that we can resupply that rocket and find the remaining asteroid fields. Pretty sure this one over here, it's probably a useful asteroid field as well, so we probably will want to get that one. This one we still can't get, so it's whatever. And yeah, we also have this one over here. I should probably come in here and collect some uranium. I'm certain it's going to be pretty useful. Alright, so over here our dupes have plenty to do. We have to start digging out this entire map. Pretty much the entire map will have to be dug out. And by the way, dupes, whenever you feel like it, you can take the thingy back into the rocket. Like this thing, please, so that we can reconstruct the other thingy. Boy, words today are not my friends. The storage thingy, so for the atmosuits. Please, dupes, and thank you. Well, my friends, 10 cycles in, and I think we are going to call it in here. We are going to let our dupes do today's jobs, and then once the cycle is over, we are going to send them back. I don't really know how much oxygen they need for the journey back home, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. So 600 kilograms, it's roughly the amount I think it's going to be needed. Unfortunately, we still don't get the refueling system. I have a bunch of steel inside of these packets somewhere. I sent over a ton of steel, so in here we will have some steel, but unfortunately our dupes have not found the time. Really, where is the freaking steel? All I see is copper, igneous, and more copper. I bet you it's in here. Maybe not. I don't know. I know I sent the steel, so it's in here somewhere. But our dupes still didn't have the time to open up the interplanetary packets, so we still don't have available to us, which means we don't have the ports built, which means there is like no point in sending the oxygen in the first place. We still need to clean all of this up before we can start sending the oxygen in a way that is actually useful, because if you just sent one packet or two, that's not going to make any difference. So. Alright, time to leave. Okay, we only have one fuel for a one-way trip. Okay, that's perfectly fine. That was to be expected. Launch the rocket, and we should be back in a few cycles. We just need to refuel it. Oh, okay. Less than ideal, but fine. Oxygen, emergency oxygen supply. Open. Okay, take it easy. Chill out. There we go. Jesus, where are you guys? Oh, you are like a few seconds away. So yeah, apparently 600 kilograms is just barely enough. Well, we can say that was a close one. Yeah, less than ideal, but that's fine. Oh well. At least now we have a new artifact to analyze, so let's look at things from the positive side. No one dies, and we are better off now than we were before. Well, finally someone took the artifact from the rocket. I mean, they dropped it in here, but it's something. It's no longer inside of the rocket, which means we can launch the mission to go back into the other planet. Right there, so we can drop the rover. Also, this rocket is also resupplied, this one over here, so I think we are going to call Ascan once again, so that we can continue searching the cosmos for beautiful things. Let's go over here this time, and let's explore the... Oh wait, let's go instead of into this side, so that we can explore that tile as well. There we go. And on this side, given that this rocket is full and is going to stay full for a very long time, because we have this one unloading and the other mining rocket coming as well. So we are going to do nothing because we still don't have water inside. Okay, I was going to send this rocket to collect more resources from the this planet over here, but given that we don't have water, well, we can't go. Well, my friends, there is no time to lose. Let's send our exploratory mission, let's send our construction mission. Yeah, that. And I already called in another Rocketeer dupe, I believe it was Airy, so that we can keep on doing some more mining missions. Now that the oxalite problem has been fixed, we can start using the petroleum rockets to mine more frequently. However, I'm still going to prefer using these rockets to transport items from the other planet, because it is a far more efficient way of using our resources. And Eric, could you please hurry up? I have other things to do. Here we go, please get inside. Thank you. Let me just double check. Everything is cool, right? We have the oxy, we got the food, which means we can launch the rocket as well. But well, with our colonization rocket on its way, I think the time has come for us to start sending the oxygen now. I want the oxygen to be there ahead of our dupes, because I think this time we'll be able to build the logistics network, or whatever you want to call it. The thing that we are going to use to resupply our rockets. I already have the steel. They already unpacked a bunch of it, and so that means we have the resources to build this thing. All we need to do is build a storage facility thingy, a gas reservoir somewhere around here, bring a pipe over here, and then hopefully the dupes will collect the payloads and put them in there before they suffocate. Hopefully. Let me tell you, my friends, there is just so much juggling going around, it's not even funny. We're going to send this rocket to collect the items from the other planet. Everything is already done in here. We have the water, we have the oxalate and food. In fact, I better launch before Turner spends the night without eating, and we are also going to send that rocket over there, that petroleum rocket, to do us some more mining. I already called Bahi, so let's just select a good destination, like for example, I don't know. Oh, there is still plenty of mass. This one is almost depleted, but this one is not, so let's send it into that one over there. There she goes, beautiful. I love it, having all of this movement in my starport, and now, well, I don't have any more Rocketeer dupes, so I can't send any more rockets, which is a shame. The game has not given us any more Rocketeer dupes in the printing pod, but I've been eagerly waiting, so the second we have one, I'll let you guys know. Oh, bad news. Really bad news. Oh. This is terrible. Okay, we will need to come back into this planet to fix this. All the steam condensated and well, the water did not turn into steam, which means there was nothing to conduct the temperature in this thing. Okay, that's... I was focusing on something else, but okay. Oh, beautiful! We found another glided asteroid field. More gold, more fluorine for us. I mean, I should start mining these things. They do have a lot of mass on them, so we'll be able to extract a bunch of gold, which would help in the replacement of our power grid. But in any case, we have arrived finally, so let's deploy a rover over here to help us out, and then let's go into the planet and request a rocket to land, and yeah, just get a bunch of stuff built, and we should be good to go. Please don't melt the rover. I mean, I don't really know how much stuff there is still in that planet, but we can't have that much stuff there. After so many journeys, we probably already cleaned that place out, I would like to assume. Now, on this side of the solar system, we have pretty much completed the re-oxygenation system. We are just missing this little pipe over here, and then I'm going to refrain from giving any work orders to the dupes so that they collect all of these packets, because this is a lot of packets, and we need to clean this place out, and I'm pretty sure that we have oxygen, yep, inside of these packets, so we'll probably want to collect it so that we can start inserting the oxygen into this thing. We already spent 1.6 tons of oxygen since we arrived, and we haven't arrived like that long ago. It's just that the journey is a little bit long. Oh, here we go, my friends. Here we... I'm so dumb sometimes. I'm so dumb sometimes. Alright, my friends, now, with the pipes correctly built, here we go, our first resupplying of our rocket. Pretty cool. Now, this is going to allow us to extend the time of our missions on pretty much on this planet for now, but in future planets as well. All we need to do is to assemble something like this. I know it looks funky, but I didn't really feel like mining through ice and then melting it and blah blah blah. It would probably just create a mess. I just decided to go around it. But yeah, here we go. So now, hopefully we'll be able to put more oxygen in than our dupes can breathe, but that remains to be seen. I got some really bad news. We might need to come into this planet faster than we first anticipated. The coolant is getting a little bit too hot. Like, this thing can run without, like, most of its machinery, but if the coolant gets into its boiling temperature, then we are going to run into some issues, and we don't want that now, do we? So I think this can still hold until next episode, but yeah, next episode I really by the end of the next episode I really have to have this fixed, otherwise we are going to run into some issues over here. Alright, so pretty much all of our rockets came back at once. That was pretty timed. I suppose that rockets that are launched together come back together, right? But in any case, they came back with some more artifacts. We got a Grub Grub statue, pretty cool. So let's remove that and analyze that. And let's send the dupes from the petroleum rockets into the Rad bolt rockets. I just need to refuel them, but by next cycle we'll be sending them into space once again. And here we go. The crew is in place, which means we can begin the launch of both of these beautiful rockets. Here we go. We are going to send them both into the same place this time. We are going to send them into the Gilded Asteroid Field so that we can get a bunch of gold. And, you know, everything else is also useful. The fluorine, the refined carbon, the regolith, the sedimentary rock, all of these things, very, very useful. Holy Jesus, that's... Oh, yeah, I think the game is starting to freak out a little bit. You know what, my friends, over here, I was going to do like a chamber like this, right? Man, I would... so many resources spent, and then I thought to myself, how about we use the neutronium, which is... free and right there. And given that we have a volcano on the edge of this part and another volcano on the edge of this part, I just thought to myself, how about we turn the entire map into a steam chamber? I think that would be nice, that would be cool, it would be different, I suppose. All we need to do is block the this part over here, put a bunch of turbines on top of it and just uncover the volcanoes and let them do their thing. We just need to figure out a way to create an airlock over here. So that the steam doesn't escape, and yeah, I think that everything else we can let the volcanoes do the job. Yeah, and at the same time, you know, I'm thinking to myself, maybe it's not a good idea to let the volcanoes melt all this ice, because there is plenty of granite in the way. Let's just mine everything and... yeah, once the water starts to turn into steam, all of it is going to turn into steam, and I think we are going to be golden. We just need to create systems to collect the iron from all the volcanoes and input it into a line so it can be sent out of here. So yeah, my friends, in order to turn the entire planet into a steam chamber, I think we'll start by mining out the entire place. Our dupes have a lot of work ahead of them, but at the same time, this is easy labor. I don't think they will find ways to get themselves stuck. But at the same time, these dupes, we shouldn't underestimate their ability of getting stuck. So I should keep an eye open to any dumb things that they might pull off. Now, my friends, I am happy to announce that we are finally upgrading the last stretch of our power grid. As you can see, we are now taking damage on wire and no longer on plates. The fact that we are taking damage on wire means that we no longer have a single plate capable of taking damage, because I'm pretty sure the plates take damage before the wires do. Which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that I haven't missed anything, but if I did miss a piece or two of wire, we haven't upgraded because I skipped it, because I missed it, and not because we no longer have the resources, which is pretty nice. One of the biggest problems that we had for like the biggest time has now been fixed, and I couldn't be happier. Okay, I just discovered something. We don't need a gas storage because this thing probably has an infinite storage. We have over 3 tons of oxygen inside of the payloader opener. Okay, that's very interesting, but sure. Like, my friends, I can't tell you how many times I already done the journey with these 2 rockets on this episode alone. I'm surprised with the amount of igneous rock and granite that we had over here to start with. Wow, it's been really a bunch of journeys, and there's still more, and our auto sweepers haven't still cleaned everything that we have in here. Pretty cool if you ask me, but in any case, the next journey that we are going to do with our rocket is to come over here. The temperature is getting very, very toasty, and I'm getting a little bit worried. So I really don't want to delay this any more than I have to. The problem is our dupes are working so well over here. They are making so much progress in destroying this entire planet, because yeah, 2 dupes will have to destroy an entire planet by themselves. Now, let me tell you, my friends, in the beginning of the episode, I was juggling a billion things, I was giving 1,000 work orders and making a billion pieces of conductive wire, but now everything is pretty much done. We no longer need to be creating a bunch of refined materials, nor do I need to search for every piece of conductive wire. So now I can just appreciate all these rocket launches, and just, you know, take a look at my dupes while they are working. I have a feeling that they are going to find a way to get themselves stuck, so given that I have the extra time, why not take care of them? Oh, also, I think I'm going to start uncovering some of these volcanoes. At least these ones closest to the bottom of the map. The reason for that is we are going to need some water in the future for a cooling loop for our turbines. And this planet is extremely cold. Like, we're talking minus 100 something degrees, kinda cold. We need to start heating up this place a little bit. So how about we start uncovering these volcanoes so that they can help us achieve that goal? Now, my friends, given that we are going to uncover these volcanoes, I was thinking to myself, maybe it would not be a bad idea to come over here and select Rivaldo and give him field research. I'm pretty sure this is the one that allows you to do the geographical analysis precisely. I'm going to give to Rivaldo and not Bubbles, because Rivaldo is always in a better mood than Bubbles. Bubbles is always in a bad mood. No one knows why, but oh well. And this is going to allow us to, well, analyze these volcanoes. I just need to give the priorities to Travaldo, and that way he'll be able to do, I believe it's research. Let's increase that all the way to the maximum and see. Will you do the analysis now? I think it's going to take Travaldo 20 cycles to analyze one volcano. He's not the most experienced scientist that exists, but oh well. I really didn't want to bring Nicola for this. But if you don't hurry up, you are going to force me to do so. Well, my friends, one thing I can tell you. This part of our rocket port is going to be inoperable for a very long time. Look at the amount of stuff that we have to offload. It's ridiculous. Let's see. What did we brought? 5 tons of gold. I like that. 2 tons of fluorine. Always nice. And we have to remember this is double because the other rocket has precisely the same stuff. 2 tons of refined carbon. Always nice. 9 tons of sedimentary rocks. Our hatches are going to be pretty happy with that. And a bunch of regolith. However, that doesn't mean that we are going to stop mining operations. Hell no, we are producing way too much diamond for that. I'm just going to refuel both of these rockets and then we are going to send them back into space. We are making too much, well, let's call it money, because I don't know what else to call it. We are making so much money out of these rockets that it would be a shame to have them stopped in here. Uh-oh. Really, Bubbles? Really? That, just, I can't, I can't, I can't even, okay? Travaldo, go save Bubbles, please. Yay, we have water and ice and everything else. The game is not enjoying this part. Alright, time for another double launch. Here we go. This time we are going to go for different asteroid fields. Not research, star map. Where is the rockets? Could you please show up? Here we go. So now we are going for this glimmering asteroid field and this gilded asteroid field. We cleaned this one out. This one is empty. Oh boy, we are destroying the asteroid fields. Like, I don't think the game can recover fast enough for all the mining that we are doing. And we are also have cleared another chunk of... come on, go over there, please. Thank you. We cleared another chunk of Fog of War, which is pretty nice. And yeah, that means that we only have 2 more, and the entire map will be discovered. Port Trabaldo. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, We have a terrible emergency. The ladder has been completely obliterated by this volcano. Holy Jesus. This is terrible. Yeah, like... This must be built right now. You really like to live dangerously, don't you, Travaldo? Jesus, it's like you choose the volcanoes that are active to go and analyze. How about you go do that one? Bubbles likes to live dangerously. Oh my lord, why, Bubbles? Why do you do these kinds of things to us? That was not fun. Come on, Travaldo, come and save Bubbles for the second time in like 10 seconds. Would you look at the amount of damage that 2 dupes can do? Look at this. This planet has been gutted. There is... What? Someone is taking a dive into the radiation pool. Okay. That's fine. We'll ignore them, okay? Jesus, these dupes, okay, sometimes they really like to suffer, let me tell you. But in any case, as I was saying, we have devastated this planet. There is still plenty to remove, but, well, most of what we wanted to remove has been removed. The rest, the volcanoes can melt away, and, yeah. I'm pretty happy with this project. I think it's going to be pretty cool in the end. There is still a lot of work to be done. I am uncertain if in 50 cycles for the next episode we can get it done, but we can always be confident in the skills of these 2 dupes. They have proven quite capable, so maybe we shouldn't doubt them. But in any case, my friends, this cycle is almost over, which means that this episode is... Holy Jesus Christ, you guys have come out of the woodworks to annoy me, haven't you? They have been quiet for a very long time, but right now, they always need to complain, you're trapped, no you're not. For some reason, they really like to hang out around here and block the other dupe from leaving, and then I have to do this in order to let the other dupe come out of that area. Unbelievable. I think those dupes don't like each other. Maybe I should remove one of them. But in any case, as I was saying, in this episode, my friends, we got our supply logistics network up and rolling. We have now delivery of oxygen via the interplanetary launcher. Not only that, we got this up and rolling and cover 4 volcanoes, which are going to provide us with a bunch of iron. Well, we are not going to use that iron to upgrade our power grid because that is no longer needed. Our entire... Wait a second. What is that? Oh, okay. Our entire power grid has been upgraded, my friends. We won't need to worry ever again about burnt... over what? Over something wires. I can't recall the proper term. Overloaded wires. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. But in any case, that is done. It was quite a project, but our dupes got it done, and we even got like a huge surplus of resources now from all of the wires that we have recycled. Yeah, that's like pretty cool. We had a bunch of iron in those wires. I was getting a little bit worried that we might not get enough iron for the remaining of the playthrough because it was getting pretty low, but now it's back at nominal levels, and I'm confident that we won't run out of that stuff ever again, especially because now we have some place where we can get the refined iron directly, which means we won't convert any more iron and we can just keep the one that we have from when we actually need it. Oh wow, really? By the way, guys, I was going to do my say my goodbye, but apparently this volcano over here has converted enough stuff into glass. Oh, okay, I see what happened. Because it melted the granite, for some reason it turned into glass, but I thought the granite would melt into magma and the magma would melt into igneous rock. This is interesting. Let's take a look at the database. Granite melts into magma. Yeah, magma solidifies into igneous rock. I think the game had a brain fart, but oh well. Who am I to complain? Now we can have even more power production if we want to. 3 tons of glass, that's pretty nice. But in any case, my friends, and with all of that said, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye!